Hello everyone, welcome to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest update across South Sudan and beyond. Today we have two big stories from Juba. The first story is about Dr. Machar and his court hearing. The second story is about the election shift and how South Sudan may use the old 2008 census and 2010 constituencies for the 2026 general election in South Sudan. Please stay with us until the end. We will explain everything in simple words so everyone can understand what is going on in South Sudan. Before we start with our top story, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Let's start with our first story, the court hearing about Dr. Machar. The court said again on Monday it was the 15th session of the special court for Dr. Machar. Dr. Machar is the first vice president of South Sudan and he is also one of the key leaders of the SPLM-IO. Dr. Machar is now 73 years old. He and 7 other people are facing very serious charges. The charges include mass murder, treason, crime against humanity, and destruction of property. The case is about what happened in March 2025 in Nasser. More than 200 government soldiers were killed there. The government said the attack was done by soldiers loyal to Dr. Machar, SPLM-IO, and by the local militia called the Norway Army. But the defense team say the story is not clear and the investigation has many problems. During Monday court session, Machar lawyer Kulu Al-Kur spoke. He told the court that 4 men who were taken from Machar house in March are missing. Their names are Mark Dio, Pardang, Kwok Dang, and Utchok. These 4 men were taken from security, when security force went to Machar house on March 26. The same day, Machar was put under house arrest in Juba. Lawyer Kulu Al-Kur asked a clear question. These 4 men were taken from Dr. Machar home. They are not released. They are not brought to court. Where are they? The court became quiet. All eyes turned to the lead investigator, Major General Basilio Thomas Wani. Wani said the 4 men did not appear in the investigation, and he said, I do not know their whereabouts. That means even the lead investigator does not know where they are. There are no record about them. They are not listed as prisoners. They are not shown as free men. They have just disappeared. This shocked the defense team. It also raised fear among families and the public. If 4 men can be taken from a top leader house and no one knows where they are, what about ordinary citizens? And question about the investigation, lawyer Kulu Al-Kur then asked more questions. He wanted to know how the case started. He asked if government officials had already accused Machar and his group before the investigation began. Kulu Al-Kur says some officials like Michael McQuay, Tabande Ngai, General Johnson Oloyin, Vice President Benjamin Bolmel, and General James Kwang all said in public that SPLM-IO attacked Nasser. That was before any investigation was done. Kulu Al-Kur asked what if he knew about those statements. Wani said he did not know. Kulu Al-Kur then asked if Wani had gone to Nasser to see the place of attack with his own eyes. Wani said no. He said the area was dangerous, so he never went there himself. The defense said, how can you make a report about Nasser if you never went there? This made the court think maybe the investigation was done from far away without seeing the real situation. Next, the defense asked about the evidence taken from Machar house. When Machar was put under house arrest, security forces searched his home. They took some item, computer, phone, guns, and other things. These items were handed to the National Security Service. The investigators say that later some of these items were put inside a diplomatic bag and sent to Pretoria, South Africa for checking. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs sent it through South Sudan Embassy in Pretoria. Ambassador Denis Dumo opened the bag in front of witnesses. A private expert looked at the item. Then the bag was sent back to Juba and given to the investigation committee. The lawyer asked, "Do we have any written agreement with South Africa to move crime evidence through diplomatic bags?" Wani said, "I do not know." The defense said maybe the evidence was not handled correctly. If there is no proper record, the court cannot trust what is inside. They asked if the item taken from Machar house are the same item brought to court. Wani said yes, everything was handled well by the National Security Service and the committee, but the defense was not satisfied. They also found out that the investigation committee was formed after people were arrested. They say that means the arrest came first and the investigation came later. That's not how it should be. The judge told both sides to prepare more documents. The court will meet again on Friday, October 31st. More witnesses will speak on that day. The other accused people with Dr. Machar are Port Kangchol, age 40, Mampal Dor, age 37, Gadwich Lampoj, age 66, Lieutenant General Doblam, age 53, Camilo Gan Michael, age 47, Mading Yakrik, age 45, and Dominic Gadgokrik, age 27. We must also remember the human side. Families of the missing men are suffering. They want to know where their loved ones are. Every day they wake up hoping for news. They ask, are they alive? Are they saved? The defense is trying to bring this issue to light. They say the court must ask the government to show the men are alive or tell the truth about them. The story shows how difficult it is when justice is slow and unclear. People want fairness. They want rule of law, not silent. Let's take a look at our second top story, the 2026 election plan. Before we move on, please save the channel by subscribing and turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. The chairperson of the National Election Commission, Professor Abenego Akok, gave an interview to iRadio. Abenego talked about how South Sudan will hold election in December 2026. Abenego stated that the country should use the 2008 population census and the 2010 election constituencies. He said time is too short to do a new census and mark new areas. Professor Akok said we have 332 parliamentary seats from 2010. Let us use those same constituencies. We just need to change the constitution and the election law to fit this plan. South Sudan became independent in 2011. Since that time, no full general election has been held. The first one was planned for 2015, but war broke out. Since then, Parliament has extended the president's term many times because of insecurity and slow peace work. Now 2026 is planned for the next general election, but many laws are not yet clear. Many people are not registered. The commission has little time. So Akok say using old data from 2008 and 2010 is the only way to make election on time. He say Parliament must amend the law quickly. He also called on all parties that signed the 2018 peace agreement to show true commitment. Here, the problem with old data, many citizens are asking serious questions. The citizen ask questions. What about people who died during the civil war? How will the commission remove their name from whole list? What about people who were displaced or who fled the country? How about those born after 2008? If the government used data from 2008, that is almost 18 years ago. Since then, millions of people have moved or died. Many were born later. Many new towns were created. So using old numbers may not show the real population today. Some people say that will not be fair. The voter list will be wrong. Some people will vote twice, others will not vote at all. So point that need to be fixing within this. First, remove dead names. We need a way to remove name of those who died, but South Sudan has few record. Many deaths were not written down. Second, include displaced people. Many are living in camp or in other countries. The government must find a way for them to vote. Third, add new voters. Young people born up to 2008 must be registered. Fourth, share constituency change. Some areas grew, some shrunk, all may not fit. Professor Akok say term is very short, but it fall leader agree. But if all leaders agree, the work can move fast. He asked the government to show clear political will. He said parties must fix the law and go for election. So what people said, different voices are coming from the public. Some say, yes, use all data so we can vote. At last, we waited too long. Others say, no, that will not be fair. We must know how many people live in each areas now. Human rights group said, if the voter list is wrong, people will not trust the result. That can cause more conflict. Everyone agree on one thing. They want peaceful election that bring leader chosen by the people. Joe Banling Wasame, Banraketing Kon Lat Korodian, Rewika South Sudan, Kan Kononiam, Ray Larkaname, Gorejan Onena, De Konikon Lat Korodian Konkaling. Dan wale ke shanka jandang roid baro ka paiwel ronkin dang ro jandang roid dich shaluk Dr. Machar cha nyomalat ke jaga freedom all. But take me very concerning what me banaling me chalat no me bialing and guasman and wale ke shang and well the Indian ke lu and well the Indian ke special court for Dr. Machar ken dang baro tin kon cha gwain kel Kenyam first by President Dung South Sudan Dr. Machar. Jaram men ngai keni je long ko mes pile ayo ka ngai ke jarawi ka South Sudan Dr. Machar te gruni jen baro wi de diok ala run dab kade jen kenene dang baro ken taken ka serious charges te cha ka chai ke je ku me marai ke kin me yadi charge nyame mass murder, treason, crime against humanity and destruction of property te tie kenen content kwa Dr. Machar kwa je goin ke je gwaza me te ga jo Machar ko lat gwaz mo goro bi aling ka chenge dane chi korche tuok me ba Dr. Machar ba je kep ko chen ndang ro bakkel ka pay de ko kin dang ro je ndang ro di to joje gwan wo ne ne tin kon te kel ka Dr. Machar te ne dang wan te sha kep te chala do kwai ka gwat ndan te tin tama shi Ramadan en la different law ye Dr. Machar ina che jo mo che je queen ka do be dan che kor che to jere wi ka nasir kam nur wayami kana SSPDF gwad mi sha ku mes fela yo cha che ka eno charu den mat kel ke nur wayami ka shukan de ni SSPDF cho ku dangra won yam shukan kanak an gwat medan me shikir shakece Dr. Machar che ne ga che kep ka te ne dan wane akef are gwade dan ci defend lawyer kul al kur che right ke ne konti la jayne ke ne kon lat ke luk jara den wo te ne dan wan tilla ne Dr. Machar tilla body gane ke ne dan wan to on tam ko ke gwad dan tegatin raman yam chale mag diu rewde pardang diodin kok dang ngwandi ne ut chok kene dang wan ti chala ro chaka kep ko chenge dan la chenge dang red bakkel ka pay diog me kap ko Dr. Machar an gwad dan tigatin tama cha kwini je no tiga wena dien defend lawyer dung Dr. Machar la kur no che tie che jet kan che wakan wun dang wan ti te cha kep dor Dr. Machar kani ken kan kalun ka kan nan ka kod gwad dan lo ka Dr. Machar tin ke nyok kana la no gwad dan tigatin taram shilat no gwada ci right na wani tin wan ci ga re lokan walle ka do dan an cina me ce to ga jeno no shu ne tin wan shu ka ngar lon kuma nan chati cha general Basil Thomas wani cha je tije no min te ga ngaitin ko jaram dan en gon Dr. Machar no wani shela do ne jena kwa jeno te ga ne dan wan ti cha ka kwa je gwada an tiketin no ajene kan wundang wana ti kel ka Dr. Machar ajene kan ka ladre bogo danan tegaje kire fal ke de kan ka fir ke investigation gwada danan lokanatin ajene kwaje gwada danan tiketin ci wani ci joma jelat anyok man ludo gwasme mi do jeno kan investigator team quick kan gwada antene dan wana ti tiketin no tel record tel mi chalar ga kwidien kan bakan kalat kelis nen konen chayen re wika sozdan lan ya sfilayo no ka kan bakan la ro ken shakalun ko ka gwad dan tikitin lo ci ban kan ba so jo me emir tin tame ka ci ne dial ci ka gai ka gwa mi shi woni dan wan woni nuwa dan wan gwa dan shi ko tin ci defend lawyer en wana mo shi loidien ci jadalon ka do dan en chalat ken go ko ka gwad dan tin dan wan to tikitin nyu do din tame ne tin wan dir na kata dan kiman chalat kake kane dan wan kon sha shoot ken shakaling chi different lawyer Dr. Machar kulu al kur che question ko ken che nyom mutije ke no che wude me mishali wude pai kon chala wani me che nyom mutije je an wona ne mite ka ngacha kanai te kon te la ke jeno de Dr. Machar de je yen kene te kon de right ka ko te nasir chi kurche to ka nasir mite ka ngai ku kwidien mi chaje juk enetin konti la kware wike South Sudan no jin woroi ni ka ko bi Dr. Machar bi jagwan no kene de totin chati ke kwidien Michael Makwei luet taban de ngai General Johnson ulun Vice President Benjamin Bolmel ke General James Kong no mitikan ka ngai ka taye dan chi kurche to jaga nasir ke mitele ka ngai ke me don't kan ngai kan investigation kan ne to chikulu al kurche wani ga chejetich ano mite ga ngitin kane da ton chi wani jala no an kwajeje tele ngitin chikulu al nyoko mite je bano ne mishi wani point mishi we kanasir chetaye da ne chikurche to ga cheje ogich no chikulu al kulad no kanu kanasir cha jo ka kujela ngajidi ano te ga kurmi to kanasir kajino jiram dana kulela lead investigator kuna kula gwany chechi wo gwada dana to korten ko dere gwi ta dana ci korche to gaje jino ngum kan wo kaje ajena kanwo no so eneme cha jojo gwano te ka gap ko wani michi Dr. Machar chi la jore eno te ka ngaj ko ci potkang te ka yute jagnwer wayami ki nwer wayami ci gwi mat ke ku mesfilayo kan duna chaka gwada dana to dotin so ne me wache ne to kontila different lawyer ci kan ta dan latke investigation gaje ci kan question no maybe an investigation me charge lan ken yam kan situation kan network ki kare ga me kan ne lat ko en me dio je karing Machar kan la dio je ci kan plan already no bala di ajen do badan inshallah ke ci different lawyer ba ci ga nyom te kan long ka do be dan me kap ko kwak Dr. Machar ke re duar dan tetin me barek Machar baji re duar te ke tej me cha tej me baje yen cha ju no jin ti ga ngai ka kwak te konde chanang computer phone gun can other thing ala me te konde cha kep ngaji jen won me te dali cha kep national security service no ka ngi je gwano ti ka ngai ka do be dan cha kan nang je re which mi ki ka South Africa ti ka ngitin jela no tere je ngitin ka nyok ki develop kan nyok ti jeno ne na antai da ne sha back cha je nang je cha nang ka South Africa ko waje re waje guji ke evident no ke ti ka ngai ka me dan le rode eno ngi je no to kon keling kanede tin wo ti relationship tetin ko mete karing mu chitwok de je kon nang no guji mi ba je kon guji ne ti to kon ka diplomatic relationship ka should me chala no yes dong de government there tin ke den articling no ka cha ju no jin ti ke evident nyu do kan ti kwak de ala konte cha nang chi ga tur bi por cha ka nang akan kan nang ko me gwad nang ka tender ka tur me lundien jog badir ka tur ma tim de ka tin ko der ka bunyo la evident should me jala no ngane cha kan do lagwa ene te konte tin la national security tel me cha kan radian ke tel me cha wo radian chi different lawyer gwa se me chi kala do ne can all the evidence can handle well can kare like do dan the investigation de lat keje tel mu gwa mi chalat kume medan wori Machar wuje yen ka investigation wuje lat no lat ken no ne en case me can invalid ke teleje chon ke teleje lot kata na lat ken je ko de ala kon yigen ngati ken de ti chalaren wo teleke do chicken wan chicken galwan kamulo kenke so jo me der gwa en wo de yen ngach many more cha mi shirkene me cha je nyoko mi yot ke je jok ka chanka jen de kel ka jen pai well to continue ka Friday ba case mi ba nyoko mi kwa je continue kanede content kwa investigate kanede content tika ngai kona Dr. Machar pot kangchol mampal dor gadwi lampoj Lieutenant General Gabriel Doblam Camilo gan Michael Mading Yakrik ke Dominic gad Gokri kanede content tere itijen ka loka entema murai kone lerdian banotin gwasme Queen national election and ballot ke 2026 te report me gay na mishano gwadme me de kon diaru dan palpintin me kan subscribe ka Changfied YouTube channel please go no subscribe ka be notification bell to an channel jo me channel linker Tega Michalat Guasme Ramadan la chairperson National Election Commission Professor Abenego Akok tega jo Michalat Guasme jen charwach ka radio ka do budan ba kuin kwari ba jelat keje ka paiwero ronkin dangro jandangro du bakelen be chela do ne jenni en kuma South Sudan bikan data ke do be dane shopping na taje kwen keje ke 2008 la 2008 population census ai chala na wal kene 2010 election constituencies kene kan data tin content by use in short kani time ba dil use ne kwa ne census dane chala na wal ke 2008 professor akuk chala do ne ba ajana katin kon ba nyu mu yos ka ba yun 332 parliamentary seat kan ai kon no kan kom no kon ka parliament chup kan 500 ba chala do ne 332 seat kan ba use on kan tin contain members of parliament la use kan data nte ko de chala ke 2010 so reality chakalat and go telecom time ko time che tiak ajen joman but to make it short gwasame bianga jeno ne endo ba unit data nte ko de chalat ke 2008 2010 de question kula o ne kane di alto konti yiken chike jien ko re wika South Sudan more than 400,000 chike liu kane de to telat kan no banalo jog ba unit data nte wal ko tele time what do you think name bala accurate ke ba penga ba jangach kala gano ba tung me judit ko ba election ba kula la tele election me de la ke data nti chiwe gwan mi na chi ken chi dien tin ka kwai ka penga la je kona kwen ka ba election ba kula la so keneno ko tele na time time che tam che na chu ba dil uni data 2008 ken 2010 but Kenya mde kan kon ngaje no data nte walte chiwe chikan la leranta ma chika expert ko chine to wan chika liu ka te ka gad jidini bote cha nyok mu dap ka start from 2008 abene ka jen 2025 me kan pe di dana chile jere wit so gore jen de data mi jidit de nyok mu lat ke je kide wona kan ko be kan mishir kan mo be kan la no lo ina jo 2008 be ka 2000 kan 2010 so no mo dewo jeno na me chechong na me telefer ne zatin ko ba unit data ne tichi donki tichi we ka ti peng mu di more than 400,000 chi ken chi gajen we mean that aram mo be bod bane dara nyu den gwano dong de ran lo ne kare dong me te am kan yede jen dara lo ne kare che bod me dan ka ba nyoko bod tama so na me nyu jeno invalid and do dan and by election by elat ke jen anyok ne tu malat ken wone ne tel mishal ke general election ke 2026 ko katok kira wache gorno take election balat so quick kon madan broader lad na money so man chagolat gwat me magor kan no by election ba jela latok aka connect kon chili ka kon pegen kon ngach you know ka kon shoot ken kon kan ngach and then ba ko lado population e chaja kwen ke chapeng na chaja kwen ko riu ne dial chicken tere wi ka so dan e dial ka kro refugee camp ne dial ka IDP camp so be kan ping ne dial be kan kon ngach ka be kan e kon tere wi ka so dan right now be kan nyok mu kwen kan ke so from there be kan population be kan ko ngaj no ping mininde but chi election chebelet mu kalan jeno iche na chu ba unit data am te chiwe I don't think no ne me magwa ke me de nok ani dial kontilen ka right ne ka queen kware. And again, loin dakang Machar masano badi loin by election badi kulalat with a ring Machar tel mudien and yok biang ajben one ring Machar makan lo nyok tele queen kware and yok nyal de nyal ngai kon parmi jidi pa kamrar UPA no nyinken dial kon ten makan kon mat gwaskel wona ka bond dial content rewi ka so dan makan kon mat gwaskel tel mu chal ka queen kware jo me bugo no de nyoga yekel and biata kamal ban jum dien bye bye.